Hello friends, my name is Muhammad Arshad, and in our last lecture we learned how we can create workspace on cloud, and in today's lecture we will see how uh, looks overall IDE of Oracle Apex, and little bit introduction of every component placed in IDE. So, uh, first thing you need to do is log in on your cloud environment or in your local machine where you have installed Oracle Apex. Let's begin. Open your browser and type here Apex, sign in. And here you need to provide your workspace name you have created in your last lecture. I and then use username or email. When you are on your local machine, then you have to provide your username over here, and then we have password. Sign in. So this is a basic overview of the Oracle Apex. On top you can see we have four tabs. First one is App Builder, second one is SQL Workshop, third one is Team Development, and fourth one is Gallery. Uh, Basically this workspace homepage contains all the information you need to develop a Apex application. The major four components are displayed on top menu, and here you can see below the top menu same menu uh, are shown in four form of four buttons. So let's explore first one, App Builder. In App Builder we have database applications, then we have other menu which is a create. Actually this is used to create new Apex applications, and if you have already developed application and want to import in your workspace, then you can use import option. And then we have export option. If you have developed Oracle Apex application and want to export it, then you will use this option. Then we have Workspace Utilities. Basically it contains all the utilities related to workspace. Here you can see workspace themes. If you want to design or want to see workspace themes, you can click on it. Application groups, application express views, cross application reports, and lot of stuff. So when you click on all utilities, you will see all the utilities available for your workspace. Okay, and let's explore one by one. Click on database applications. uh, uh, this option show you first option is create the application, and second one import, and third one is dashboard. Basically it shows all the components you used in your application, and then utilities related to workspace. And at the bottom you can see, here we have another option, which is POS. Actually this is application, so this area will show you all the applications you have in this workspace. And when you click on create this one or this one, you will move to a new page where you can create applications. So click on create. So here we have create an application with three options. We can create new application, we can create a application from a file, and file maybe CSV, XLS, XML or JSON file. And the third option is install starter app. Actually starter app is sample application uh, which we want to take as a starter application. And then let's suppose we create our own new application. Then you have to provide application name, its appearance, and then you can add pages. After adding your pages you can create application, and if you skip to add pages you can add all the pages after application creation. Click on app builder again, and click on dashboard. So this dashboard has a lot of useful information. First one is show how many applications your workspace have, and in application you have only 5 pages, and developers activity will be shown over here. Events of pages will be shown in this area, and pages count by applications will be shown in this area, because we have only one application and POS has 5 pages, so it is showing POS application has only 5 pages. And then we have most active pages. Mostly developers are working in which pages will be shown over here. Then have native regions, component utilization. So very useful information you can get from this dashboard. And then we have workspace utilities. Here we have multiple utilities. For example, REST enabled SQL services. If you want to see REST enabled SQL services in your workspace, you can go in this application. Then workspace themes. Actually themes are your CSS which will be applied on your applications. So this is all about app builder tab. Now we move to the next tab, which is SQL Workshop. Basically SQL Workshop provides tools to view and manage database objects and data. Sometimes you don't want to give access to your developer to access all the DB objects. So SQL Workshop is the only option for the developers to access privileged data objects of the application, yeah, or which you want to use in your application. So we can say SQL Workshop is browser based maintenance of database objects and data designed to meet application developers need, and especially in a hosted environment. Here we can explore different options of SQL Workshop. First one is object browser. Okay, let's see what is object browser. So in object or browser, you can see you can select tables, views, indexes, sequence types, packages, procedure, functions, triggers, database links, synonyms, materialized view, all whatever you want to select here, and then all the tables in your selected schema. Here you can see this is my schema, so all the tables in this schema will be listed here. So let's suppose we have a supplier table, so you can click on it. Then all the information related to this table will be shown here. For example, this is structure of the table, uh, column name, data type, and other lot of information. Then here you can add column, modify the column, rename column, you can drop the column, you can copy, drop. Overall, this option is used to overall drop this table. And here we have option create app based on this table. Then you can see data. When you click on data, you can see all the data stored in this table. Then you have option to query this table data. You can count rows, how many rows this table has. You can insert the row, and you can also load data in this table. Then you can see indexes, how many indexes are on this table, and you can create the indexes and drop the indexes over here. Then we have model. Then we can see constraints will comes under this tab, grants on this table, statistics, triggers. You can see triggers on this table. So there is no trigger on this table, but if you want to create, you can create triggers in this area. Here we have option create the trigger, drop the trigger. You can enable the trigger or disable the trigger. Then you can see the SQL of this table. It is taking some time. So this is the SQL of your supply table. And here we have another option, which is rest. Rest option is basically used to enable this table to be used in REST services. And then you have, for your help, we have some sample queries to help you out. So this was object browser. Then we have another option, which is SQL commands. Before we go to SQL commands, you can see your packages in this workspace. Similarly, you can see your procedures, functions, triggers, and many lot of stuff. So this is very powerful option when you want to play with your database objects. And then we have SQL commands option. SQL commands option basically is used to run your commands which you want to run on your database objects. Type, let's suppose supplier, and click to run. Then you will see result from your supplier table. The third option is SQL scripts. Let's suppose you have scripts in the form of SQL or text files. You can upload your scripts, and after uploading you can save and run your scripts. Then we have different utilities related to database objects. For example, you don't want to write your queries, you can use query builder for to build a query. Then we have a lot of other options which you can explore by yourself. Then we have restful services. Restful services, basically this option is used to design restful services in your application. So we will explore it later on, how we can design restful services in Oracle Apex. The third option is team development. Basically, this option is used to manage your team, or we can say this is related to project management. So we will not cover it yet, we will cover it later on. And then we have a gallery. Basically, gallery is uh, uh, is a showcase which shows you or we can say helps you to quickly develop a application. Here we have sample applications which are application for a, we can say, starter applications for a specific functionality. For example, if you want to learn charts, you can explore this application. If you want to collections, you can use this one. And a lot of file uploading and downloading. Here we have stuff. Then we have interactive grids, maps. So this is very useful for a starter. And then we have plugins. Basically, plugins are used to extend features or capabilities of your application which are not available in your Oracle Apex. So we can use plugins. When you click on plugins, you will see a very huge list of plugins which can be used in your application. And then we have full-fledged applications from login page to onward, all the functionalities uh, applications. So you can see here we have multiple applications which can be used customer opportunities, poll and team calendar, which can be used for a learning purpose. And go to Apex. I think so. That's it for today. It was a overview of your Apex workspace first page. Now, in next video, we will see some other useful options. So thank you so much.